back to Studio 10. So we love when the Capital City Humane Society comes in for Take Me Home Tuesday. We love when they talk about and show us their animals up for adoption. And we love what they do for the community.
Absolutely.
And last night was a big night for them.
I know, I heard. Luckily you got to be there. They started a new chapter last night celebrating the opening of their brand new state-of-the-art shelter for dogs and puppies. And Claudia, you were there, so I want you to tell us a little bit about how it went.
It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing, and it's beautiful, but I don't have to tell you about it. I'll show you, so take a look.
Well, today, finally, after a long wait, we're celebrating the grand opening of our new puppy and dog adoption center that we're standing in now. And very soon, it will be full of barking dogs waiting for their forever families, so we're so excited to share it with the community.
Julia Wilson has been waiting for this day for 5 years. And now that it's finally here, it doesn't feel real. But the staff of the Capital Area Humane Society assure her that she's not dreaming. And even if she was, that's okay, because this is their new reality. The CAHS has now completed the final phase of its renovation project, and their kennels are just about ready to open.
This is the quietest it will ever be right now in this moment. It's amazing, and we ran into a lot of hurdles and obstacles during the course of this construction because the pandemic. So certainly it was an even more challenging time to be doing construction renovation. So I think it makes this moment even more important for our organization that we were able to get through all that, and our community was able to fund the project, which was another big hurdle for us.
But they jumped those hurdles, designing and building a state-of-the-art shelter with both pets and prospective humans in mind. A far cry from the previous shelter space built in the early 90s.
It was built very basic with traditional kennels for the dogs. So it was a really stressful environment, actually, just trying to get as many dogs as we could in one area.
But those days are in the past. The CAHS worked with a national architecture firm that specializes in animal shelters to make sure that this shelter looked like the kind of place even you'd want to stay. And they did just that.
So even though it looks really pretty, and it does, there's a lot of consideration given to making the experience better for the animals, because when they're happier, they're healthier while they're waiting for their homes, and it really just changes the outlook for them to be an environment that feels safe to them. Most people that don't adopt from a shelter admit they don't go to shelters because it's so sad for them. So first, we're hoping to change the way the public perceives an animal shelter. It's not a sad place for animals to go, but a happy place where they're well cared for until they find their new families. So we're hoping it changes the view and how people feel coming to a shelter, because this is a much brighter environment than it was in the past.
So when a dog or kitty does find themselves in need of a temporary stay, they can come to a place that feels like home. And looks like it too.
That was the vision that we created from the start, was to make it feel like home.
Home for now, until they find home forever. And the cool thing about it is the entire project was funded by the community, which is absolutely incredible. The dogs aren't there yet, but they will be very soon, and I think they're really gonna like it. I mean, who knows, they can't like say like, oh, I love this, but who knows.
But you can tell by their demeanor, you can tell by how excited they are when they're jumping up and down, wagging their tail. How beautiful, how wonderful.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what it looks like when the dogs are all in there, so we'll have to check it out.
I love it, I love it, I love it. Thanks, Claudia.
Well, our kickoff